Hi, my name is Malita Jones. I'm with Sky Realty, and today I'm with Josh Flores with Supreme Lending. And the question I have for him is, a lot of times people feel like they're ready to buy a house, but they need to get financially in shape to buy a house. They maybe have a lot of debt, or they feel like their credit's not good. But a lot of times what they come to me and say is, should I start saving money for a down payment, or should I go ahead and pay off a bunch of debt first?
Right. Well, and I think it all comes down to a pre-qualification, right? So we want to get a pre-qualification. We want to understand what that financial position is, because for different strokes, different folks, different strokes. I think that's the saying, right? So for some folks, it might be we need to do some credit repair. For others, it might be, well, maybe it would be nice if you could save up a little bit more money. And then others maybe pay down some debt. So, what we're looking at is debt to income ratio. What is your cash flow position? What can you afford? What do you want to afford? And that's a big question. A lot of times it comes up. They say, hey, how much house can I afford? And the next question I ask them is, well, I can tell you what we can approve you for, but what do you want to be approved for? What payment do you want? What is comfortable for you and your family? And that's a big part of the pre-qualification process. And so what I always tell people is that they even ask, how soon should we do that? Is it too early to pre-qualify? It's never too early to pre-qualify. Pre-qualifying for a mortgage has no bearing on when you're going to buy a mortgage. That just says it's giving you kind of a state of the union. Where do I stand? Is there anything on my credit that I didn't even know about? Maybe there's some fraud, some identity theft, something like that going on. Any of that, everything can be taken care of. And what you don't want is to be in a situation where you have to buy the next 30 days and then you realize that there might be something that's stopping you.
So if they come to you and they're in pretty good shape, but they want to save more money for a down payment, it's going to take them a while to save money for that down payment, even a year maybe. What would you say to them?
Well, the biggest question there is it worth it? Because as you know, the way the housing market is moving, a $250,000 house today versus next summer is likely going to be something about $15,000, $20,000 more. So you might just be spinning your wheels. And the next question is, what will rates be doing in a year? So if rates do come up by, say, 1% and the value of the house is up, now the down payment is not making a difference on your payment, which is really what it comes down to, is affordability. It's not so much the down payment, but it's the payment. That's what people feel month to month. So those are all the things that we're going to analyze, that we're going to talk about, and we're going to see, is now the right time to buy, or is later the right time? But I can tell you in most cases, that's what the push is to buy housing right now, is because you have low rates, because they know values are going up, affordability is quite literally only getting worse. So that's the idea. But listen, everybody's different. Come talk to us. We will help you out.
So the lesson here is get pre-qualified, speak with a lender. They can counsel you through whatever plan you need to work on. Thank you so much.